Hi guys, Nat here at Black Dog Fitness. Just a quick video today on a topic that it's something I get asked quite a lot on social media. It's also something I see posted in a lot of the fitness and running groups that I'm in. And that's just beginner running tips, basically what you should do, shouldn't do. Just tips for anyone looking to start out or get back into running. So let's jump straight in. My first tip before you even think about running is check your shoes. You might have had a pair of trainers for the while that you think, okay, I'll take them out for the run. I wouldn't advise it, even if they are, Nike, Adidas, even if they are run-suited trainers. If you've had them a while, you've probably worn away at the support on the soles, and the insole's probably a bit compressed as well. So it might just be worth investing in a new pair of trainers. I mean, they don't have to be expensive. Running can be as inexpensive or expensive as you want it to be, really. That's the beauty of it. So it doesn't have to be the latest model or anything like that, but just a new pair of trainers suited for running. I started in Nike Air Maxes, thinking, Nike, they'll be okay. They were heavy, they were old, they were clunky. It wasn't a comfortable experience, and to be honest, when we first start running, for most of us, definitely for me anyway, it's not going to be a comfortable thing anyway, so you may as well make yourself as comfortable as possible. Get yourself some new shoes, start off on the right foot. You don't want to be having that battle and be more miserable before you've even really got into a plan. Okay, that actually brings me on to the next point, which is follow a plan. They don't have to be, it doesn't have to be an expensive plan, customised plan. There are plenty online, Coach to 5k from the NHS. We've got our own free version of that as well, that you can find. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, just a plan to make sure you're on target, make sure you know what each session is, that you're improving with each run, and that you've got a bit of structure, and just so you know what you're doing, basically. Otherwise it can be it can also be easy to skip runs, I think, and not be accountable. Whereas if you've got a plan and it says run X on Tuesday, you're more likely to stick to that. So a plan should start you off quite simple, build you up. I mean, as goes from run and walk intervals, so it'll build you up each week, running a little bit longer, having maybe shorter rest period, and then the idea is after 9 weeks you'll be able to run 30 minutes non-stop. So like I say, plenty of plans out there. Find one that you can stick to and matches your level of fitness. Obviously a lot of the beginner plans go from Couch to 5k. If you're a little bit more advanced than that, you can always skip the first week or two. But generally, I'd just start at the very beginning of a beginner plan. Build yourself up, and just get your legs, tendons, everything used to running, because it does put a bit of stress, especially if they're not used to it. Just build up and get there nice and steady. Okay, so this is probably the biggest mistake that I see with beginners, and it was something I was guilty of myself as well, and it is actually going out too fast. Now I know we say we're going for the run, and obviously you want to feel like you're really putting the effort in, but when you're first starting out especially, just keep it slow. It's all about time moving and time moving whilst running. So if you can just slow it down, drop the pace back just to keep moving forward. I mean, for me, there were certain points when I could probably have fast walked quicker than I was running, but like I say, it's just about getting your body used to it, building up that endurance. So don't be scared of slowing it down and keeping it at the steady pace. If you train with a heart rate monitor, whether it's a watch or an actual heart rate strap, it equates to zone 2. So if you stay in zone 2, that'll be your aerobic zone. If you don't have a heart rate monitor, then it should be a pace where you can, like this, just comfortably hold the conversation, words flow freely, you're not out of breath, you're not panting, you're not struggling at all. Be nice relaxed pace. Yeah, just no sprinting, no getting red-faced. Try and keep it controlled, nice and slow. This also goes back to following a plan. Any good plan will give you rest days. You may feel like, I feel fine, I don't need a rest today, I'll do another day, or I'll move a day forward. Rest days are important, regardless of whether you feel that you need them or not. Your body does need time to adapt, adjust, and it's just also, you don't want to get burnt out. I mean, you can start something new and you go hard at it, and before you know it, it becomes a chore, you're tired of doing it. You don't want to do that. Make it enjoyable. Take the rest days, give your body time to recover. As well, you may feel that you can run on a rest day, and then if you do, your next session may feel harder and you can end up slowing yourself down. Not to mention doing too much too soon, it can lead to injuries, especially shin splints. It's quite popular, especially in beginners. So yeah, just take your rest days, embrace them, do what you want on them. I mean, if you want to do active recovery, so you want to go for the walk, do yoga, cross training, and work different muscle groups, obviously that's fine, but rest days are rest days from running. Don't do too much. Okay, so rest days, all about patience is key. That's the same with the next thing. Consistency. Be consistent. So I know it can be tough. I know it can feel like you're not making progress or you're not going as quick as you want to go. I mean, when I first started, I could walk for miles, but running for 30 seconds and that was it, I was done. And it was disheartening and it was tough to accept because, you know, I didn't think my fitness was as bad as it actually was. But that doesn't mean that you won't get there. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, so this one, it helps with consistency and can help with motivation. So find a local event that you can join, whether it's a cancer research 5k or fun run or park runs, which happen every Saturday 9 o'clock. They happen all around the world, especially in the UK. There are plenty of them. There are like 4 just in this local area around me, so no doubt there'll be one local to you. The best part of parkrun is they're free. You sign up online and you show up on a Saturday. It's run by volunteers, so you show up. I mean, this was actually my first event. I hadn't been running all that long. I think it had been a week or 2, and I saw it online and I thought, hey, let's have a go. Showed up and there was actually over 300 people, which, you know, that was a lot more than I was expecting. Everyone's so supportive. Even, I mean, I finished last. It took me 46 minutes. I struggled to keep up with an 81-year-old. I was red-faced, I was achy. It wasn't a pleasant sight, but everyone was so supportive and still cheered you on. And there's a tail walker as well to make sure no one actually finishes dead last or gets left behind. So that's nice. As well, if you do the same course, I mean, if you do the same park run every week, every other week, however often, it's a good baseline as well to see your fitness, whether it's improved or whether you can push yourself a bit more, because they use the same course, and like I say, it is timed as well, so you can see your progress, and it is good for just tracking how you're doing. And as well, running with other people, it's nice. Like, I came last, like I said, but it doesn't matter. No one cared who comes first, who comes last. People walk it, people run it with push chairs. 82-year-olds got, there's literally all shapes, all sizes, ages, genders, whatever, everyone is there. So don't feel ashamed or like you can't go. It's a good way as well to get into events because, like I say, it's free, so you've got nothing to lose. So definitely recommend parkrun. Okay, so running, it can be fun, it can make you feel good, you can feel accomplished. But I'd be lying if I said to you that you're not going to have bad runs, because you are. It happens to everyone, regardless of ability, age, gender. You're going to have bad runs. There are going to be times when you don't want to run, or you do want to run. For me, this is worse. When you're really looking forward to a run, you get out there and it's just, you can't get into the rhythm, you're not feeling it at all. There are going to be days like that. Embrace them. Just embrace them, take them on the chest, take them for what they are. If you didn't have bad runs, you wouldn't appreciate the good runs either. So just remind yourself, you know, where you started, and every run is getting you closer to your end goal, whatever that goal is, whether it's running for 30 minutes, whether it's running 5k, whether you're running for charity, whatever your goal is, every run gets you towards that. I've got a little motto that I used to repeat when I went to the gym, and that was, as long as I'm moving, I'm improving. And that was my little mantra when I wasn't feeling a run. And it's true, as long as you're doing something, you'll get where you want to be, and you're still lapping everyone who's on the couch. So take the bad runs, remind yourself why you're doing it, what your goal is, and just, you know, move on. Look at them and think, okay, next run will be better, and just keep going. Don't let them hold you back, because bad days, bad runs, they're temporary. So keep moving forward, focusing on the end goal, and you'll get where you want to be. And finally, I just want to end up by saying, don't compare yourself to others. It's so easy these days with social media to get so caught up in what someone else is doing, or what you think you should be doing, or people telling you, oh, you know, you should do this. Focus on your plan, your goal, your progress, and look back at some of your earlier runs. You know, like I say, especially when you're a couple of weeks in and the novelty's worn off a little bit, it is going to start to get tough. You're going to feel a bit drained, your body's going to start catching up with you, but remember why you're doing it, and look at your progress, see how far you've come. I mean, obviously, depending on your goals, you might be looking to lose weight as well, so you've got metrics that you can track there. Just focus on you, ignore the social media. I mean, I'm in a lot of running groups, and there are people who constantly post, for example, oh, I had a really bad slow run today, and that's like my dream pace. You know, that to them is a bad run. That to me would be my 10k PB, or, you know, my 5k personal best, whatever. And I look at it and I'm like, wow, okay, you know, I would kill for that pace. And you don't know who's looking at your progress thinking the same thing. And that is something that Facebook's shown me with the people that message me and you know, ask about my running. And it's the same for you. Just focus on you. Ignore what's going on around you. Obviously, if you take inspiration from it, that's great. But don't bring in the negativity. Don't feel down or beat yourself up because so-and-so's finding week 3 of Couch to 5k easier than you, or anything like that. It's all about you, your journey, and your progress. So there we go. That's some of my tips for beginner runners or people just returning to running after a long time out. Hopefully they're useful to you. If they are, great. Please like, subscribe, let us know. If there's anything you want us to cover, drop us a comment in the section below, or you can contact us on Instagram, email us through the website, and let us know, and we'll see what we can do for you. But otherwise, good luck with your running journey, and remember, it's your running journey, not anyone else's. Focus on you, do you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thanks.